sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on a team from the American, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Eagles about to kick it away and get this season started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Florida Atlantic's offense will come out first. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive plays, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
Yeah, and let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
Short gain on the play before he slides. And the Owls want to move quickly. Guys, let's talk about Florida Atlantic. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. So Georgia Southern's offense will take the field for the first time. And here comes for the first time as a starter this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, David.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Tuggle. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Trying to escape and get it. There he goes. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. He'll do it himself. Oh, what a move. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can... And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
That's a third down the offense simply had to have there. You're obviously trailing early in this game. You're trying to generate some momentum. So third down, defense is playing zone. You just got to find the soft spot in coverage, make it easy on your quarterback. Those two guys able to work that.
And the Owls moving quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. The give from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Got a little space. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Tempo and overdrive.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Owls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll pull it on the read. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge...
Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Gant. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Owls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Goes to the option. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll try to sneak it. Sneak gets it done.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Georgia State escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win. But I think the Panthers fans there today could have done without this one being so close. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played 1 quarter. We played 1, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Tuggle. And that's in. Defender all over him, knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Plummer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
They've got the screen set up. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Snagged out of the air. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. They booted away on 4th down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Might be changing the route. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Working the middle. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great job staying home by the defense there. Offense trying to go option. The QB keeps it, but you see the great assignment football. Everybody's staying where they're supposed to be, and they're able to rally to the quarterback and tackle him for a loss.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Looking for a man. It's Tuggle. Fires to the wideout. And the DB right with him to knock it away. And here comes the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. He breaks the tackle. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Showing the arm straight down the left side. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Eagles!
One one of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Back to pass, it's Chop. Back open in the middle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Power football with the run. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? And the Owls are in the hurry up. Tight end now in motion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To throw, it's Chubb. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. 4th down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? Wants to go up top. Backs looking for the goal line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owls.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Guided out of bounds at the 32 after a good return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Looking to throw, it's Tuggle. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
That's caught. It's Ramsauer. It's a seam wide open, just steamrolling the defense. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got it on the run. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Gonna look downfield again. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Getting set for the point after.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Georgia Southern, 24.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw. It's Chubb. Pocket breaking down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. That's reeled in. It's Gant. Turning it on. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's second and 7. The Owls come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the big fella. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And the Owls come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Howard Schnellenberger Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Florida Atlantic will try to kick it deep and break the seal on this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Got enough for the first. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Rides the back and leaves it.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Makes the catch. It's Fry. At the 45, on his way. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
It's complete to the left. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Tuggle. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right, a 41-yarder from the left hash. And he missed it. No good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The Owls racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. With the catch, it's Archuleta. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Takes a handoff. It's Ramsauer. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. He took a hit as he could and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Finds his man. It's Gant. The Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And the Owls want to pick up the tempo.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
The Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. To the air, it's Chubb. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Makes a man miss. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Touch pass on the run. Into the house. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here's the return from inside his 10. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. The give to the back. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. The Eagles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, it's Tuggle. Dances away. Unleashes one. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now
he's got it. First down and more. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Finds his big tight end. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on second down. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
A good job on this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
With the catch, it's Prime. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, it's Ramsauer. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
On the run, still looking. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. From the 30-yard line on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, running back on the move. There he goes. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
On the move from inside his 5. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Makes the grab. Still running at the 40. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. End off from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Shoots it to the left. Got him in the open. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Eagles. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this. This coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Rice is having its way offensively, just marching up and down the field at a breathtaking pace. They're up by 17 over Air Force. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Scanning the field, it's Chubb. Throws for the tight end. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Finds his man in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to keep it in the air. Flushed out of the pocket. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Gets him to the back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Escapes trouble. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got a man, it's Archuleta. He won't get there, it'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.